first time working out postpartum. It was about 6 or 7 weeks after I had Kaizen. And I can still remember the first time that I worked out again postpartum. It felt like the most challenging thing I had ever done. It somewhat hurt my ego about like what I knew about fitness and felt like I could do, but I felt like I wasn't in the same body. Like I felt like the body that I was in was not mine. I felt like I was wearing a suit, and like a lot of the exercises that I tried to do, I like wasn't able to do them, or like it was almost like my body had to like completely refigure out how to work out. Even though I was healed from my C-section and my midwife had cleared me for exercise, I felt like I couldn't do it. Like I had to start again, and I felt defeated before I even really started. But I pushed myself through, even though I was like super insecure about how much weight I had gained and the scars and the marks that my body got when I had been pregnant with my son and birthed my son. My body had completely changed and I felt extremely insecure. Insecurities love to do this thing where when you're in it, you don't really see it. But in hindsight, when you look back on it, you're like, wow, I was really paralyzed by the way I looked at myself and the way those insecurities made me feel. And when I say those insecurities, it's yourself, it's your thoughts. What you think of yourself is paralyzing yourself. And while these insecurities, they disturb us and make us feel bad about ourselves, they also somewhat make us feel like we're safe. We are safe from failure, from changing it, or doing something to better ourselves. So insecurities, they're kind of a double-edged sword, and you can allow them to either destroy your life and allow them to take the wheel and to drive you through life and you just react to everything being insecure, or you can go and make a change in your perspective. How I'm overcoming my insecurities is by rewiring the way I think, rewiring my mindset, thinking and saying only positive things about myself. And when I do fail and start saying or thinking bad things about myself, I remind myself and repeatedly remind myself that no, I don't have to define myself that way. I can see it differently and be joyous about the way I look, the way I am, the person that I am. Instead of accepting them and moving on, decide that you want to take control and that you want to define the narrative. It doesn't have to be you feeling bad about yourself for these things. You can switch the way you think. We don't have to let our insecurities define us. It's for you to define the narrative and for you to take control of how you feel about yourself and how you respond to the things and the people around you in a way that uplifts and supports you on your journey. Whether you're insecure about your looks or your abilities, the way that you respond to them and rewire your thinking is the way that you will learn and grow from that. So if you're watching this video, know that you're not the only one that's insecure. Everybody deals with insecurities, and you can either let it define you or you can fight back, change the narrative, and allow yourself to live a positive and uplifting life where you can uplift others as well. Thanks. That's all I have to say.